Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is day 2 of the 2014 FIFA World Cup. I hope you were excited. Hope everybody enjoyed yesterday's match between Brazil and Croatia. We'll get to that one in a second. But first, we'll get you up to date on Mexico, Cameroon. Right now, they're in the 71st minute. Mexico leads 1-0 as Chicharito Javier Hernandez is about to come on in the pouring rain. The Manchester United striker left off the starting lineup just for moments like this. Could come in with about 18 minutes and change left. Hopefully make a difference to the scoreline. They're playing in Natal right now. The rain is very bad. Peralta of Mexico with a goal in the 61st minute. Our poll question right now. Who will win Group B? Very simple. Who will win Group B? Spain, the Netherlands, Chile, or Australia? And we'll get you to the previews for the next matches very shortly. Let's just get you all the way up to date on Chicharito and Mexico as they take on Cameroon, who are scoreless at the moment. This is another Group A match, the same group as Brazil and Croatia. Bookings, we know yellow cards very important in the FIFA World Cup. Moreno, number 15 for Mexico, only booking. Peralta with the only goal. We were scoreless at halftime, and each side has 2 substitutes left, but Mexico only have 1 after Chicharito comes on. Just waiting now. He wants to come on, and now he will. The delay is over. Chicharito is coming on. Javier Hernandez, whatever you like to call him. Hopefully, we can call him a goal scorer after this one. 65% of you said Mexico would beat Cameroon, as opposed to Cameroon winning or a draw. 65% of you before the broadcast said Mexico would get the W today and the 3 points. Let's go to Brazil-Croatia now. Big 3-1 match last night. First goal by Neymar. Didn't seem like he struck it as well as he wanted to, but he still got it done. But that's, of course, after the own goal by Marcelo, a defender for Brazil. Marcelo just couldn't clear it correctly. He was running as hard as he could, stuck a foot out, and it ended up in the back of the net. Feel free to comment in the chat, vote on the poll question throughout this entire broadcast. Brazil and Croatia, 3-1 was the score line. That doesn't seem like it's very close, but in fact it was. It was close. It was much closer than 3-1 appears. If you didn't watch it, you'd say 3-1. Wow, you know, Brazil really handled that pretty well, pretty handily. It really wasn't that handily. We saw Oscar in the 91st minute. That's 90 minutes plus the first minute of stoppage time. Net a goal. Neymar had his second from a penalty kick. And unfortunately, instead of talking about Brazil and Croatia and the way they played, most people are going to be talking about this penalty kick that was awarded. The official, the referee, awarded the penalty in the second half when Fred, key striker for Brazil, even though he didn't score last night, drew a penalty after there was contact. A Croatian defender put his hand on Fred's right shoulder, and as soon as Fred sensed the contact, I'm not saying he flopped, folks. I'm not saying he flopped, but he did indeed embellish. Fred embellished the contact, but he did it so well. He timed it very well. As soon as he felt the contact, he embellished and went down. But it was very well-timed embellishment. Neymar net his penalty, get the second goal, and Oscar in the 91st minute. Brazil scored all 4 goals, 3 of them in the correct net for them. No Croatian player on the score sheet. But Brazil took the 3 points, took the 3-1 victory, and are +2 for goal differential. Still 1-0 over in Natal as Mexico leads Cameroon. We're deep into the 76th minute of play. Remember, no extra time, no penalty kicks or kicks from the spot, whatever you want to call them, in the group stage. Nothing else to report on Mexico-Cameroon. So, we will preview the next two matches for today. Two very exciting matches after this one. The biggest, of course, Spain and the Netherlands. The rematch from the 2010 World Cup final. This is one everyone wanted to see when the groups came out. After the World Cup draw, everyone highlighted this one, and it's here on day 2. Brief history, 10 total matches played between these sides in the World Cup in history, 5 of them Spain's way, 1 draw, 4 of them in favor of the Netherlands. If you remember, it was equal last year, and Spain got that clutch win in the final. Both managers seem to keep their rosters close to the chest, as only squad lists are available at this time. Can't tell you who's going to be a starter yet. But I'm excited. This one's so hard to pick. Very hard to pick. Netherlands with Robin van Persie and Wesley Sneijder. Arjen Robben. Numbers 9, 10, and 11 respectively for the Netherlands. Such key goal-scoring positions for their club and for their country as we've seen this season. We saw Robben perform well in the previous year's Champions League, in the 2010 World Cup. Van Persie's not been as great in the World Cup, but he's doing great things for Manchester United, even though the club is not. And you can never sleep on Wesley Sneijder. Spain, absolutely loaded team. I could name almost any player on this list and say nothing but good things about him. So I'll go ahead and do that. Fabregas, David De Gea, Iker Casillas, 2 world-class goalkeepers there. Javier Martinez, Iniesta, David Villa, Fernando Torres. We've seen what he's done for club and for country. Sergio Ramos, Koke, Jordi Alba, Diego Costa, Silva, and the third goalkeeper for Spain is irrelevant. I'm sorry to throw shots at Reina like that, but I got to do it with David De Gea as probably one of the best backup goalkeepers in the tournament. Spain, let's go through it all the way through. I firmly believe that Spain have the advantage in goalkeeping with 2 world-class keepers that might be marginally better than whoever the Netherlands could possibly want to start today. Defense, I'm still going to have to stay with Spain. We've seen these players, even though they weren't together, we've seen them do amazing things in the Bundesliga, Barclays Premier League, La Liga, and other tournaments within their respective countries for their clubs. The defense for Spain is a lock. A lot of these players I just named off of Spain come from Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and these boys are hungry in defense. Not too many goals are allowed by these bad boys. To the midfield, again, I gotta go with Spain. Same reasons as I named the defenders. They can really play both ends. It's a much different style, the Spanish style. A lot more backwards passes than normal, but can quickly pull the trigger in attack whenever they please. Now to the forwards. You have very good forwards on both sides. But I'm going to give the very slight edge to the Netherlands. This is the only position category where I'm giving the Netherlands an edge, as slight as it may be. I'm going to give it to the Netherlands in this one. So to recap, goalkeeping, I've got Spain, defense, Spain, midfield, Spain, and attackers slash forwards slash strikers to the Netherlands. The rain is really coming down over in Natal. Even worse conditions than they were just moments ago. Mexico retains the scoreline as they try to get a counter-attack going. For those of you on the East Coast, this match will be at 3 p.m. on ESPN. Coverage of the U.S. Open will be moved elsewhere, but we'll be back when our next match comes into play. And this next match will be on ESPN2. I must say, slightly less interesting match. But it'll be Chile and Australia. Following the clash of the titans of Spain and Netherlands. This match, to me, I don't think it really matters much because I believe that the winners, or the first and second place from Group B, will be the ones playing in the previous match, and that's Spain and the Netherlands, as we discussed on yesterday's World Cup preview show. I still think Spain will get the 1 spot and Netherlands the 2, but I don't see anything that could possibly change from Chile and Australia. For Australia, we've seen the Socceroos earn some points before the World Cup, but they've never beaten Chile in World Cup play. They've only scored 1 goal against Chile in World Cup play. Again, like the previous match, managers keeping their lineups cards close to their chest. Only squad lists are available at this time. If you want me to take my pick, I'll take my pick. I'm going with Chile over Australia, and I don't really think that one's close. Australia should finish at the bottom here. Chile should finish 3rd, with Spain and the Netherlands respectively 1 and 2, going from the Group B representatives into the round of 16. Let's check on these poll questions. It seems to be that Spain, they agree with me, will be the winners of Group B, which I'm glad y'all agree with me, of course. I don't really see it going any other way. Of course, if the Netherlands get the win today, that's it. They've clearly clinched the group. The winner of this match, if there is a winner, if it's not drawn, will go ahead to win the group, win Group B. Wow. Think about this. Does this really matter? Does this first match matter between Spain and the Netherlands? It does. It does. There's a huge reason it matters. I'll tell you why. If you look at the potential round of 16 we created yesterday, the second place from Group B plays the winner of Group A, and vice versa. So if the Netherlands could get the win against Spain today and easily pick off Chile and Australia, according to my predictions, they would play Brazil. That's who I would think would win. If Netherlands get the win, they would play the second best team from Group A. I think that would be Croatia, even though they looked disappointing last night. Brazil, dismantling is too harsh of a term, but still imposing their will every now and then. 5 minutes left in the 90 for Mexico and Cameroon. Still 1-0. We'll keep you updated. And that's why this match is important. No one wants to play Brazil. Whoever gets second in this group will probably play Brazil. Whoever gets second in this group will play the winner of Group A. That's just how the tournament's set up. But Brazil should win that group. These two teams playing right now, Mexico and Cameroon, they look nothing like the way Brazil played yesterday. Mexico, we wondered yesterday, could they find the goals? They found a goal. It's not very many. But fortunately, they're keeping a shutout right now. And a 1-0 win is still 3 points. But they haven't answered the question. They haven't answered the call. They have not gotten the goals that they should be. They've gotten a goal as Cameroon nearly scores. Shot blocked by a defender, a roll over the touchline. Cameroon had a throw in near their corner flag. Great diving stop from Mexico's defense. Chile and Australia, though, I don't see it mattering much tonight. This is for pride. This is for Chile and Australia. I'd love to use a horse racing term here, so I will. Australia could pull an upset, and for those of you who did not know, you just learned something. Upset is actually a horse racing term originally. Yeah, it really is. I guarantee it. I'm rooting for Australia just to see if they can upset Chile. But either Chile's going to win, or it's going to be a draw. Cameroon is looking frantic at the moment, trying to somehow yield a goal. Last minute shifting around of the players. Players switching here, moving around. New locations, new spots, new roles to play in these last 3 minutes. Mexico does not seem content in any way, though. Haven't played great, but good enough to have the lead we've discussed. We'll go ahead and take our quick eye test of Saturday's matches. 14th of June. 4 matches, a quadruple header. Colombia, Greece. Then an hour break, Uruguay, Costa Rica. Then immediately thereafter, England and Italy. A 2-hour break, and then Cote d'Ivoire, also known as the Ivory Coast. And then Japan. Colombia and Greece, Ivory Coast and Japan. The bookends for Saturday's play. Those are the teams in Group C. Japan should dismantle Ivory Coast tomorrow. That's in the nightcap. Dismantle. Maybe 3-0, maybe 3-1, 4-2 wouldn't surprise me. Nor 4-1. England and Italy is the one you're going to highlight tomorrow. That's a Group D match. That is the second of 2 Group D matches. And boy, am I excited about this one. I'm more excited about this one than I am about Spain and Netherlands. And I'm really excited about Spain and Netherlands, if you can't already tell. So we're going to take an in-depth look at England and Italy. They've met 24 times in World Cup history. 9 Italy's way, 8 England's way, and 7 of them resulting in a draw. However, England has scored more goals in those 24 matches than Italy has. And this one, it's very hard to say if a soccer match or a football match is going to be high scoring. But this one has a lot of potential to be high scoring. For England, biggest circle, biggest highlight, biggest underline, Joe Hart in the goal. What can he do? Can he redeem himself from the 2010 World Cup? If you remember, Joe Hart was not the man who let the goal in against the United States. That was Robert Green. He's not in the squad. But Joe Hart has done amazing things for Manchester City, where he's most famously known, winning 2 titles for them and being the most hated for any Manchester United player. Cameroon puts a late header into the corner. It is saved. We're in the first minute of stoppage time. Great header, great save. As Mexico put a substitution in to try to burn some more time. That just ended the first of 4 minutes of additional time to be added onto this second half. If you look at England, you see the big names like Lampard, Sturridge, Rooney, Welbeck. Don't sleep on Jones either. For Italy, names that stand out: Mario Balotelli, knocking out Germany in the 2012 Euro to advance to the final. With his spectacular performance, they would ultimately lose to Spain in that tournament. We see De Rossi, familiar face. Verratti and Pirlo as well. Buffon in the goal. And Thiago Motta as well for Italy in the squad, in case you were not already aware. Let's look at what the people say, who they have voted for. I did not ask this on my channel here, but this is just the worldwide results. Which team do you believe will win or draw? 50% of the people that said it would not be a draw went for England. The other 50% that did not believe a draw would occur went with Italy. Of course, the voting for that will not end until the match is underway. But this one is a huge 50-50 match. I can't see a bigger 50-50 match in the near future than that one. Until Monday, the 16th of June, when Germany takes on Portugal. Monday's going to be fantastic. I know, I skipped all over all the Sunday matches without any apology. I really don't feel bad about it, y'all. Really don't. Germany, Portugal, Iran and Nigeria, and then Ghana, United States. 2 Group G clashes and a Group F battle on Monday, the 16th of June. Going to be absolutely glued to the television set. It's Mexico 30 seconds away from what is likely to be a 1-0 victory for Cameroon. Bit anticlimactic. It's very exciting. So you have 4 matches tomorrow, 3 on Sunday: Switzerland, Ecuador, France, Honduras, Argentina against Bosnia and Herzegovina. So looking forward to Monday. Really looking forward to Monday. Checking the groups now. Haven't seen any major injury news. No real news on Ronaldo. As of late, he's been icing that knee quite a lot. As Mexico is gone final, Mexico secures the 1-0 victory over Cameroon. Only goal coming from Peralta in the 61st minute. He finished on the bench, but gave them the lift they needed on the scoreboard. As Mexico in absolute jubilation right now, having secured the first 3 points of their World Cup. So let's look at the standings. Right now for Group A, after 1 match, Brazil leads with 3 points and a +2 goal differential. Mexico also with 3 points, but in second place with only a +1 goal differential. Cameroon in third, no points, but a better goal differential than Croatia, who currently sit at the bottom of Group A. There's been only 2 matches of the World Cup thus far. before we see some absolute thrillers in Group B. Well, at least one thriller. Spain and Netherlands. If you're looking forward to Chile, Australia, good on you. But let's see if they've received any votes in our poll question. The answer is no. It is still unanimous. You've disregarded Robin van Persie, Wesley Sneijder, and Arjen Robben for the Netherlands. Still 100% of you have said Spain, with more and more votes coming in. Still 100%. It is unanimous thus far. All in favor of Spain. Ladies and gentlemen, this has ended our Day 2 coverage of the FIFA World Cup right here on Sports Talk with Newton. I'm still Newton, and now we're just going to go through some quick hits. I'm going to very quickly predict the winners of upcoming matches, and this is assuming that there is not a draw. Spain and Netherlands. You know what, I'm actually going to take a draw in this one, so forget that. Forget what I said earlier. I'm going to take a draw in Spain versus Netherlands. Chile, Australia, Chile. Colombia, Greece. I'll take Greece. Uruguay and Costa Rica. This is Saturday, by the way. I'll take Uruguay. England and Italy. I'll take a draw there with Italy having the slight edge. Ivory Coast and Japan. I'll take Japan. We'll go all the way through Monday's matches. This is now Sunday. Switzerland and Ecuador. I'll take a 1-1 draw there. France and Honduras. France. Argentina plays Bosnia and Herzegovina. Argentina, with Messi, will overcome. Monday matches, ones I'm very excited about. Our last day that we're predicting so far, and for tentatively today. Germany and Portugal. I've got Germany. I'm a huge advocate for Cristiano Ronaldo, but I don't think they have what it takes to overpower the German squad. I think right now is the second best team in the world. The second best team in Europe behind España. Iran and Nigeria. I've got Nigeria. And another one in the group of death. Ghana and the United States. Very important match. I think the loser of this match has no shot at making the group stage. In the battle of the United States and Ghana, the winner will be nobody. They're going to split the points. They're going to take one each. There's 3 points available in all of these group stage matches. If there's a draw, one of them goes to waste. You'll see one go to Ghana, one go to the United States, and 1 point left unclaimed. That's very unfortunate for Ghana and the United States. They need as many points as they can get. But Germany and Portugal, if there is a winner in that one, the loser will start to feel some desperation. For if Ghana and the United States actually produces a winner, the nation that loses between Germany and Portugal is going to start to feel a little antsy. Got to start to get those desperation juices flowing. I'd be nervous in that situation. I know a lot of people are too. Stay tuned for the FIFA World Cup. We'll continue to provide coverage every day that we can. Checking the poll question, still 100% of you say Spain is going to win Group B. No one says the Netherlands, Chile, or Australia, but I'm going to be the advocate for the Netherlands in this case. And I'm going to say that they go ahead and are sent through. Just some quick notes. Mexico had 2 goals that were nullified after an offsides calls in their win against Cameroon. Peralta had the only goal in this match. It is his 17th strike in 31 appearances for Mexico. Cameroon has lost 5 consecutive matches in the World Cup. They have not won a match at the World Cup since 2002. Again, to preview tonight's action, Spain and the Netherlands in about 58 minutes. Spain with a slight edge. And Chile, Australia after that one. Bunch of interesting things in sports today. FIFA World Cup, of course. Second round of the United States Open at Pinehurst #2. And we cannot forget the Stanley Cup final. More on that is going to be coming your way on Sports Talk with Newton. All of those things from all three of those sporting events. I'm Newton. Do what you do today, and do it to the best of your ability. I'm out.